Welcome to Real Talk, Real Women. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and today we have Amy Bella from Erie, Pennsylvania on the show. Welcome, Amy. How are you?
I am wonderful, thank you. How are you?
I am fine. Thank you so much for your time. How did your fitness journey begin? What made you pick up your first set of weights?
My fitness journey began probably about 5 years ago or 4 years ago after I had my son. I decided that I wanted to, shake the baby weight and get in the gym with my husband, and it kind of turned into what it does for most, a bit of an obsession. And I decided that I was going to do my first bikini competition, and ironically, it was only because I wanted to kind of give credentials to my personal training, and it turned into a whirlwind of excitement and energy and adventure, and I've loved it and I've been hooked ever since.
Many women struggle to maintain their physique and a healthy lifestyle after becoming a mother. You're a mother of 5 children. Is there a secret to staying fit as a mom?
Well, I do have 5 children. I do have 3 children that I have physically had. I have 2 bonus children that I acquired when I married my husband. But as far as the physicality of after having 3 kids and still looking the way I do, it takes time. And every woman is different and every woman's body is different. And it takes some longer than others. But if you stay dedicated to what you want, your overall goal, you have to be focused and determined, and nothing can stand in the way. And I mean, between the 5 kids and my husband and my career and life itself gets crazy, I find it really easy to make excuses, for the things that I want to do instead of the things that I need to do in order to, remain in the physical shape that I'm in. But ultimately, it's pretty much about the goal that I want in mind. So,
Right. Not only do you live a healthy lifestyle, you're also a fitness competitor. When did you decide you wanted to compete? Was there a particular moment you can recall?
well, like I said, when I first started competing, it was, for different reasons. But then once I started to compete and I started just realizing the dedication and the hard work that everybody puts in order to achieve the physical goals that their body it sets for them, it really became a challenge for me. And I love to be challenged. I love having somebody tell me that you're never going to do it and you're never going to be good at it, because it gives me the strength that I need inside in order to stay focused. And I met a pro bikini competitor. Her name is Miss Amanda Latona, and she told me to go for it. She said, just do it. Just dedicate yourself and do everything that you need to do in order to achieve a competitive physique. So I did it, and here I am today.
Oh, great. Tell us about how you help others through Bella Fitness, your personal training company.
Well, I do a lot of online training and one-on-one training. The one-on-one training obviously is more personal time. I'm not the Jillian Michaels in your face screaming at you kind of a trainer. I have more of a compassionate, understanding side, because I know that it's difficult, and I know that challenging yourself is a hard thing to do, especially if you don't have a one-on-one trainer. So when I train anybody from the females to the males, it's all about the compassion of, you can do this. You have to teach yourself to push yourself a little bit harder and achieve any goal. It doesn't matter if it's 1 pound to 50 pounds. It's all about taking the small steps in the positive direction to get there.
Do you struggle with the fact that many people believe fitness is a 12-week program instead of a lifestyle? How do you explain this to your clients?
Oh, it's my favorite question so far. 12-week programs work for people, I guess. It gives them the sense of, this is only going to last 12 weeks, and pretty soon I can get back to my regular life and I can get back to my regular eating habits and do whatever I want. But in reality, if you don't make it a lifestyle, all the work that you put in the 12 weeks it's going to be, I mean, I hate to say it this way, but it's almost for nothing, because if you don't affiliate it as a lifestyle goal, then you can't expect realistic results in the long term. If you look at it as a 12-week program that leads into a lifestyle, which is what I try to teach my people, is take this time to educate yourself on what smart choices to make and what smart decisions that you need to do in order to apply it to your life. It's not always going to be so strict and regimented unless you're, a glutton for punishment like myself, who always finds a show to do every 6 months. But I mean, it's just about being realistic with the choices that you make. Don't eat this before you go to bed, eat this, or it's all an education process. So
what has been your best experience this far on your fitness journey?
My best experience would have to be taking second at the Arnold International Amateur Bikini Competition. It was an overwhelming experience. I mean, I was so emotional on stage, and all the women that I have met throughout the last few years, between Adela Garcia and Monica Labriola and Aaliyah Suarez and Amanda Latona, Tiffany Boydstein, the girls that I've encountered are just so supportive and so amazing, and they have so much positivity, running through them, that if you put your all into something, that you can achieve it. You just have to be willing to dedicate yourself to it.
I agree. You end your bio on your website with, "Remember, it's okay to be selfish with your health." Can you explain what you mean by that?
Okay. This is where, coming from a mother and a wife and somebody who is constantly on the go with, my kids and just life in general, a lot of people say that you should never be selfish with money, with food, with, materialistic things in your life, that you should always give. And I truly believe that. But when it comes to your health and your overall happiness, and if your health is not where it needs to be, your overall happiness isn't going to be where it needs to be either. So being selfish with your health means that you need to, put yourself in a situation where you are going to do what you need to do to make you healthy and happy. And I mean, it's what you do today can help prevent future, illnesses or, disease in the future. And being selfish with your health today can help that tomorrow.
It's also because nobody else can do it for you.
That is correct. Absolutely.
I also really wanted to ask you about Heavy Hearts. I think it's such a great concept. Can you tell us about it?
Absolutely. Heavy Hearts is a program that I originally came up with because of a lot of people that I have encountered, and a lot of people want the personal training. They want to live healthy, and they want to lose weight, and they want to learn the education process that it takes to get there. They just can't afford personal training. Personal training is expensive. I mean, it's one of the most expensive things people will pay to help get themselves where they want to be. So what I've done is I've created this company that is based around, it's a nonprofit organization. And what it does is it gets local trainers or anybody that's interested in providing fitness, tips, health tips, nutrition tips, or even the one-on-one training for children who are bullied, who are overweight, whose parents can't afford to pay for personal training or can't afford, dietary or nutritionalists. And it's just an overall program that gives back to people who can't afford it but really, really, truly want it in their lives. And I've also come to the conclusion with this company is, as much as I want it to be based solely around children, but I don't want to turn away their mother or their father because, they're not a child. If that was the case and it was going to be a family event where they were going to do it as a family, I would 100%, put everything I could into that entire family. And it's just a shame the way it is these days is kids are so bullied and picked on for being overweight, and the obesity in our country is horrific. And teaching these kids early can really help them learn and apply it to their everyday life all the way through.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
You're a wife, mother of 5. You run your own personal training company, do charity work. How do you balance it all?
Sometimes I ask myself that question too. A lot of people ask me that question, and I don't know. I don't think about it all as work or as a chore. I think that I am blessed to have the amazing husband that I have who supports me and deals with my mood swings and all the things that I have to go through for my shows and my dieting, and he's there for me 100% with everything. And I'm so blessed to be able to have the opportunity to do what I do, that I don't look at it as a job or as work. I play with my kids like I'm one of the kids. We played Monopoly last night for 2.5 hours, and I completely crushed them. All of them. They were so heartbroken. But it's about living in the moment. Yes, you have to be smart about the future and about what you have to plan, but if you don't enjoy the moments that you have when they're in front of you, you're going to look back and you're going to regret not doing that or not having fun or, not taking that challenge or that chance on something that could make you greater than you thought you ever could have been.
Amazing. If you could spend just 60 seconds with someone who has given up on all their fitness dreams, what would you tell her?
Wow. I've actually had this happen a few times with some girls that wanted to compete and tried to, back out. And it's about, push yourself, challenge yourself. Don't, judge yourself by other people. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, who you were a week ago. Take the risk that what you're doing is difficult. Yes, it is probably the hardest thing that competitors ever go through. But in the end, it's so worth it. When you feel the way it feels, when you've hit your goals or you win, second place at the Arnold or first place at a show, or you have somebody walk up to you that you haven't seen in 5 years and say, oh my gosh, what have you done? It's the small things like that need to keep people motivated. A pair of pants that you wore 2 weeks ago now feel looser, or it's just, you have to take the simple things and the simple positive steps and take that for what it is and use that as motivation to continue to go forward.
Is there anything else you would like to share with your fans?
Well, I am currently, what is today, Tuesday? I'm off my days. I'm currently 4 days out from my next show. I'm doing the Dave Lieberman MPC Natural Ohio. It is April 6th in Lakewood, Cleveland, Ohio. And I'm hoping for first place this time. It's the 5th time I've done this show, so that'll tell you, don't give up on your dreams. This is one of my biggest goals, is to take first place at this show. And it's my 5th time doing it. So, if I can struggle through it 5 times and then get back up there again, then I don't think anybody would have a problem with going through the 12-week program into the lifestyle for, just for a little while. But just, try to make every day positive. Push the negativity away, and there's always going to be somebody who says something negative to you or tries to make you feel negative, and just smile and know that, you're doing whatever it takes for you to be a positive, healthier, and happier person.
Yeah, great, Amy. And I wish you best of luck with your contest.
Thank you.
Where can people learn more about you online?
Well, I have two websites. I have my personal website, which is amybella.com. I have my personal training site, which is bella-fitness.com. I have a fan page on Facebook, which is just Amy Bella. And I have my personal fan page, which I'm kind of trying to transfer over to the fan page. But either way, I have 4 different ways to have people find more about me. And thank you for everything.
You're most welcome. And I will make sure to put all the links below this video.
Wonderful.
Well, I would like to thank you for your time, Amy.
Thank you so much. It was a pleasure sitting down and talking to you and, getting the chance to explain my story a little bit.
My pleasure. Thank you so much. My name is Miriam Khalladi, and I will see you on the next episode of Real Talk, Real Women.